I'm David Eagleman.
My name is Morgan.
Bobby Tudor.
I'm Kelsey.
I'm Annie Kreiner-Eipler.
My name is Miles. I was class of 2016.
2021.
Class of 1982.
08.
1993.
2023.
I'm an editor at a small town newspaper in Montana.
I'm currently a reporter at The Information.
The CEO of Artemis Energy Partners, and also the chairman of the Houston Energy Transition Initiative.
I'm a neuroscientist at Stanford.
The associate SEO producer for the Wall Street Journal.
Owner of Gulf Coast Entertainment.
When it comes to your major, I think there's nothing more fun, more interesting, and ultimately more applicable than being an English major.
I loved literature from the time I was a little kid.
There's something about language that has always been so compelling to me.
The English major exposed me to a whole world of texts and a whole new way of thinking about what we read and what we see and what we hear.
I would argue that the skills learned as an English major are going up in value and becoming more important than they have been.
The superpower you get from being an English major is learning how to write a lot.
I write fiction and nonfiction, and obviously being a literature major was enormously helpful for getting lots of practice at that.
Learning to truly read critically.
You to be able to go very deep on a complex text, and also be able to zoom out very quickly and sort of evaluate it as a whole and think about why this matters and where it fits into the universe.
I have a general confidence and drive to manage a lot of content on tight deadlines and do it pretty strategically.
Another skill I learned was to talk about what I'd read in a way that was coherent, organized.
Being able to communicate one's science is a massively important skill.
Having my background in English is super important to be able to communicate properly.
Our information environment is changing rapidly, and I think being an English major prepares you for that kind of world.
Rice has this interdisciplinary approach to education and actually really gets at the core of why do we go to college? It isn't job training. I wasn't there to get trained for a job, even if that's part of what we were doing and I was preparing for a career after school. I was there to learn and become a better educated person, and Rice did that for me. And I think the English major exemplifies that.
I do really believe that it's a very important message for English majors is explore other things too. And you can do that, particularly at a place like Rice.
Rice was a really sort of open environment where exploration, at least in the humanities, was encouraged. I minored in anthropology as well.
The Rice English program is truly one of the best in the country.
Well, what the heck do you even do with an English major? And the answer is anything you want to do.